in LA at SoFi Stadium. You heard me right, for the Eras Tour. You will get, courtesy of us, flights, accommodations, $500 in spending money, 2 tickets to see Taylor and the experience of a lifetime. We know you're freaking out right now, but you need to just calm down. And thank you, Stephanie. And enter at breakfasttelevision.ca/contest. Click on the Taylor Swift tab. I think it's our first Taylor Swift tab ever on the website. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. Then be by your phone July the 10th at 7 a.m. because we might be calling to tell you you're off to LA to experience the Eras Tour live.
Wow.
Taylor's latest album, Midnights, featuring Anti-Hero and Karma, available now. Now that we gave her that plug, I'm sure she's going to have a lot of success, and album sales is just through the roof.
Through the roof.
This is producer Kevin Frechette. How long do we work on this? This is a nice little prize.
It takes time.
It took time, right? This takes organization. You're welcome. July the 10th. That's going to be amazing. Are you guys Swifties?
Not really. My kids are starting to be a little bit, but I'm not all the way there.
I don't own any albums, but I do not change the station when her songs come on, so I think I'm getting there.
So that's a
That's a
positive.
yes.
She's got a couple bangers.
Hey, you a Swiftie?
I would say yes. I would say yes, because I'm the same. I won't change the channel of the radio, and I'm all in for Taylor. And I think she's an amazing talent. She is like incredible. Someone that is like a must-see.
A messy?
Must-see.
Oh, a messy. I'm just saying messy. It's getting flashbacks. Yes. She's messy of music, probably. All right, welcome back again. Steph, Sid, my 2 brothers, Alex and Nathan, have been kind enough to join us this morning. They've been doing a great job. The term quiet quitting. You've worked at a bank, kinda. Is there quiet quitting going on at banks?
Probably. I've seen a lot of loud quitting at banks. Some people I used to work with in the past, but it's happening. Just little subtle things, little hints that I think people put to say, you know what, maybe you might recommend me for something different. Yeah, you do see that from time to time.
All right. Well, thank you for the segue, Nathan Sixero, my brother, because loud quitting is becoming as common as quiet quitting. 18% of employees apparently are now loud quitting. These workers are actively disengaged at work. 59% of employees are still quiet quitting. Low employment costs global economy $8.8 trillion.
Wow.
That's 9% of the GDP. All right, Steph, what is your preferred mode of quitting?
My preferred mode of quitting? Definitely not
quitting. I hope you don't.
No.
Is it like I know what my style would be. Would it be a loud quitting or a quiet quitting?
Ooh.
I'll tell you mine in a second. I'm just going to you first.
I feel like maybe quiet quitting. I feel like a lot of people kind of go between being engaged and disengaged, and you can kind of see it. And I feel like a lot of people kind of go into that quiet quitting zone. I feel like loud quitting aggravates the entire team. When you're sitting there and you're like, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, and you're passing off your work to other people and not engaged, it starts to rub other people the wrong way. And then if nothing happens from that, and you're still able to loud quit and still get paid, then people are like, what am I doing? Why am I giving 150% and this person's able to give 40% and still get away with it?
Yeah. Why am I not loud doing stuff?
Right?
Alex Xero, City News 680. Loud quitting or quiet quitting?
You know, I think it depends on if you need a reference from that place for like your next job. If you think you can get another gig and not have to get an okay from someone you're working with, I guess loud quitting is okay. But I'd always have that in the back of my mind that if I end up going somewhere else, I want other people that I'm working with to say good stuff about me. So I would be more in the quiet quitting area unless something like crazy happened.
And what if you need to go back to that place? That's what I always think about.
You don't want to burn bridges, right?
Don't burn the bridge.
That's what I always say. Unless you really don't like the person.
It's fun to burn a bridge, especially if that bridge was being a jerk.
That is true. I will not argue that point.
You're crossing over those jerk bridges. Mortgage specialist Nathan Sixero. Loud quitting or quiet quitting?
Well, for me personally, neither, because I love my job. And shout out to Manager M. I did promise I'll start sending those emails back at 10 o'clock, so those are coming. If I were to do it, I think, quiet would keep those bridges handy, like you guys are all saying. I agree.
And again, I can't say this enough. Nathan is actually dealing with mortgages all morning while co-hosting.
He's on double duty this morning.
Yes, he's not kidding. Now, if I were a manager, I would prefer you loud quit, because then I can report it upstairs and say, I know full well what the situation is. At least I know. At least there's cards on. I feel like there's cards on the table. If you're loud quitting, you're loud telling me what you think.
Right.
You're loud explaining to me your mood. You're loud explaining to me your level of discontent. I think if you're a manager, I know your point is valid. You don't want it to seep and spread throughout the team. That's a dangerous thing. But at least I know what to tell my superiors here at Rogers Communications, let's say. Personally, if I were to quit, it would be a quiet quit.
Okay.
It's a
I
quiet,
thought you would
it's
be
a
the opposite.
slow
So
moving.
did I.
No,
1000% you'd be the opposite.
no, it's a slow. I may have done this once in my life. No one saw it coming. I was so quiet about it. May have done this already. So I have some experience here. I think quiet is the way to go. And if you find a landing spot, that's nice.
It's all worth it.
Then it's all worth it. Thank you, mortgage specialist Nathan Sixero, my brother. But listen, at the end of the day, just don't be rude to people is the message we're also saying. But if you want to be loud quitting about it, let's go. Let's go. Let us know on Breakfast TV. Tal, Andy, throw it up. Loud quitting or quiet quitting? What is your modus operandi? Let us know. All right, it is a long weekend. It's a Friday of a long weekend. It's one of my favorite Friday shows of the year. It's Canada Day weekend. What are your summer plans? Because it feels like now we're into summer. When Canada Day hits, now it's a thing. Let us know what you're doing this summer. 1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca, at Breakfast TV on Twitter. If you're streaming, leave a post below. More BT coming up.